Head to the Wildspire Waste immediately.
Alright. Test. Ooh. Welcome, everyone. Man, I hate when you get hiccups. The moment they come in, they don't want to go. It is quite something, isn't it? Oh, man. Okay. I also did, like, wake up from a little nap. But, yeah, no, it's crazy. We are here on our adventure. We are continuing our adventure here. With that guy. I am this guy. And there's that guy. And then there's Peppa. Peppa, our pig. Alright. Let me see what we are doing here. Because it has actually been a while. And I want to know what it is that we are supposed to be doing now. Oh my gosh, I hate these. I hate hiccups. I really hate hiccups. I think they suck. Alright, let's see. I don't really think we actually have anything to, like, look forward to. We have nothing in our wish list. Means we actually should be good. Gosh, man. Man. Excuse me. Having a bad time. Wake up, get the good yawning, get a good stretch in. And then, just as I was getting stuff set up for the stream, the hiccups hit me. They just like, they basically just slammed me. I'm like, oh great, now I can't run away from this. Even though I ideally I should have actually gotten the hiccups, you know, during the time that I was out there, either like resting or stuff like that. But apparently it's not. Apparently I just get them when when I don't need them the most. Alright, I do believe that we actually have a build that I kind of said was like, okay, we're good now. Let's actually check. Yeah, health boost, poison, crit eye, slugger, and stamina thief. Interesting.
We have an emergency.
Oh my gosh, I can't speak. This is gonna be fun. Oh boy, the scholar got separated from his escort and hasn't returned from the Wildspire Waste. Now we need to go look for him. I'm sure he's at least left us some footprints. Really hope that's all he left us. Yep, I can already tell this is gonna be a pretty bad time starting off. Hiccups are just not leaving. No matter how many deep breaths I'm getting, the hiccups are still here, which means that's a lie about the whole, like, oh, it's because your brain lacks oxygen. Supposedly the story is, if you have hiccups, it's because it's your brain's way of trying to get extra oxygen. So it's forcing you to breathe deep and get oxygen. But it's still here. These hiccups are like cancer. It doesn't want to go away. I'm taking nice deep breaths, and the hiccups are still here. So I think it's a lie. I think all of that's a lie. If, you know, if the hiccups are not going away. Gotta love it. How many times do we have left? We have 7 of those left. That was because I needed to get something for Yaku, right? Let me check. I'm sure that was because I needed some Hulu Yaku stuff. Alright. Yep, I hope everybody is having a good time. I hope everyone's enjoying their time here. Just note that I'm being plagued with hiccups. So that's how I'm doing. Diver, huh? We haven't gotten to this area yet, so like that's what's going on. But I can already tell if we do, that's gonna be a huge plus for us. So we can actually get rid of the quest. No, let's. Huh. Okay. Gourmet shrimp caps. Gotcha. Alright, well let's go ahead and start this quest. Let's go ahead and continue our journey. For those of you who are new to the Monster Hunter World game, this game is pretty unique, and unlike Wilds, sure, it may not have like super realistic graphics, but with the resolution that we are playing at, it does look pretty real to me. My brain likes to think that we are dying, so the hiccups are unrelenting right now. Because apparently my brain's like, you need so much oxygen? Time you went to sleep did not give you enough oxygen? So I just need more?
Okay, let's look for the scholar. He must have left some kind of trail.
It really sucks too, because what I'm seeing here with my hiccups is that the hiccups are actually in conjunction right now with other things. Alright. I did see something about footprints being around here. There we go. Ooh, here we go. First trail. Okay. Alright, so this looks like this trail's gone cold. Hey, species. How are you doing? Oh, hiccups are attacking me. You know, it's whatever. I'm good otherwise, but like hiccups, I'm hating them right now. I'm kind of wishing they'd just go away. All right. Missing footprints. There we go.
Huh? Wait.
Why did she focus over here again? Huh. We do have a couple trails here. You. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so we just got a Tail Raider to be our ally for today. So if we do fight a monster, we're going to definitely enlist them. In fact, actually, they'll just come with us, as they are now. Alright. We don't need... That's fine. Ah, you. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Got some good old... Got some good old thorns. Hey. Yo, congratulations and thank you, Nobnard, for the 10 stream streak.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty impressive, to be honest. And Species, for do your quest. Excuse me, if I can actually speak, that would be great. So the universe can like take the hiccups away from me, and I can answer questions. But to answer your question, Species, I do not stream every day. I do stream 4 days a week: Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Alright, so we got a few monsters that we're getting trails from. Not bad, I guess. Oh, hello, you. Yeah, nope, we're good. Beats? Actually, that could be good for us, because then we can actually complete this and not have to worry. Actually pretty cool. I'll capture you now. I didn't want the poop, but I will capture the beetle. It's actually good for us getting these points. For those who do not know, this game is pretty limited on like the amount of research progress you make. So it's always a good thing to get as much research as you can. But, you know, tastefully so, right? Alright, got what we need there, we can move on.
Oh yeah.
I've been on tour for... Hey, what's up? Yes, I do. I mainly just push shorts on YouTube. I don't really, like, make content like I used to. Like, I actually used to do, like, my own edits and stuff, or things like that, like, for, like, YouTube content, but I don't do that anymore. I should say I don't do it right now. I used to, just not right now. I kind of put that on hold. The shorts, yes. At the very least, I do, make shorts. And I do post them. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna do this now. For anything that I could possibly do to buff, I'm going to do that now, so that way we don't have to worry. Because we're about to start our next fight. Here, actually, you know what? We don't even need this. And hard show. Boom, baby, let's go.
Is that the scholar? What's that he's sitting next to? It looks like a barrel?
Huh. be here.
Don't let him find me. Don't let him find me. Oh, I saw it. No.
Poor Barioth.
That didn't kill the Barroth.
Nah, I'm just kidding. It is Barioth. Barioth will be a later monster. Oh, snap. Oh, no. Ooh, man, that actually does look pretty good.
New target. New target.
Oh, perfect, actually. Hold on. Oh, of course. Oh, that was actually pretty good. Wow. Okay, Rick. There we go. Into the wall. And then bada bing, bada boom. And we're gonna start off by running into this monster. Alright. Ooh. Perfect. Boom. Yeah, not much we can do there. Dang, already on the ground, dude. Alright, cool. Let's tenderize this again. Try to tenderize them in a different part so we can get the drop to happen. Alright, cool. That's fine, we got this. Alright, cool. I might want to eventually invest into something like Quick Sheath. Because Quick Sheath might be that skill that I need. Alright. Here we go. Come on. Get over here. As long as I got it. Did I get it? Yeah, okay. Alright. Here we go. Back at the wall again. Alright. Like, it may not seem like much, but Lance is pretty much like this. It is a patient game. Perfect. Alright, that's cool. That is cool. We'll just go ahead and do that. Or even water blighted? Okay, cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, just because you did it the first time doesn't mean. But who knows, man? Figures. Take that. Alright, cool. Wait. Where? Why did he? What? Dang, I did not know that he can jump up there. Well, take that then. Ooh. Dude, there's something going on with this guy. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and put this away. Alright. Oh, we don't need to put this away. It looks like we're good. Let's sharpen our weapon. We are getting a bit low. Yeah, this is like still during the story mode. So yeah, like if there's any challenges you guys want me to do, it's probably not going to happen right now. But it would have to be at a later time. Because like, I'm still new to the story mode in this game when it comes to this specific weapon. Since I pretty much never used Lance. Ooh, take that, man. Hopefully this works. Let's go. Oh yeah, dude. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, cool. Alright, so here. Yeah, I'm starting to remember now what it was. Yep, okay. Gonna poke that tail. Perfect, perfect. We don't really have any rocks or anything to launch, but yeah. I won't though. No walking, no attack for 5 minutes. I have no good ideas. I mean, hey, what you came up with were ideas. So, like, can't say they're not good ideas. Like, they are there. I know, like, something that I can think of at least. Well, I can't say it then, because if I think of it and be like, oh, that's an idea. Eventually, later on, sees the same idea. Like, I have a couple ideas. Like, I know for Wilds, I can already come up with an idea for Wilds as like a quote-unquote challenge. Just simply because I always complain about, like, the hunters with a certain mechanic. Whereas here in this game, I actually think the opposite on it. Like, I think that it's okay to do it. Whereas in Wilds, I don't think it's okay to do it anymore. And that's capturing. So, like, I definitely know that for a challenge, if I had to, that having something like, for example, capturing only on a hunt can definitely be something. Oh. Monster got rammed, dude. Monster got the Chevy.
There's something really bad about those thorns.
Sorry, buddy, but you got the Chevy experience because you got rammed. Next one. Elden Ring. Yeah, that's probably not happening. It's probably not happening at all. Like, at least for now, it's not happening. I do know that at some point, I am thinking about doing a no-hit run for Elden Ring. But, yeah, not something that I'm committed to right now. Because I know that, like, I will still get hit by, like, the stupidest things, man. Alright, cool. Yeah, if I had the ability to issue challenges in like other people's like wild streams and they're like new to the game, I would, as like a first time, like an early band-aid to rip off from them. Ooh, we can now change our kinsex element. Well, we can't do that anymore because we're not dedicated to using the insect glaive. So, great. I'm glad we can have access to that option though, just in case.
Gather round, everyone. Thanks to you, our research, it's heading.
The great review.
Correct. I say we try and capture Zora once it gets there.
Have you gone mad?
Capture it? Hear me out.
If we don't...
Is it even possible?
If I said it,
Let's give it.
then it's settled.
Before we send the Nanjin
Dude, this guy is like, we should capture the Elder Dragon. Wait, capture? You lost your mind? Well, hear me out. It's like, no, there's no hearing you out. You can't.
Good then. Everyone dismissed.
I like how, I like how he's like, yeah, I want to capture Zora
We should
Magdaros.
probably listen to what the chief botanist
Uh-huh.
has to say before we do
All right,
anything
well,
else.
when you're done taking your crazy pill, then we can talk. Because there's no way that that's gonna happen.
Good to see you.
Gotta love that man.
Good luck.
Oh look at that Akulu Yaku, huh? Akulu Yaku. Jeez, man. Gotta capture him now for that guy. Nice. So we do have oh, we got, there's our ghillie suit mantle. Our ghillie mantle. Yep, so the chief
Our
botanist
next assignment
gives
is
that
to
to
hunt
us.
Toby Kadachi. We should be able to find it in the ancient forest.
Ooh. But before we do the Toby Kadachi mission, I want to see what armor, let's see what the Girototus armor actually gives us. I'm actually kind of curious. I want to see, like, if it gives us pretty decent stuff, we'll open up the lobby, of course. But let's see. Okay, question for you. Give me a challenge run for Skyrim and I will stream it. Ooh. Ooh, okay. You're gonna have to give me some time on that one. At least for right now. But I will let you know, Knobnard, within the realm of this stream. I will let you know. I can't right now. Because I can't think of anything at the moment. Alright, so we do have access, it looks like, to these two. Which is good. I do believe our next monster will be weak against water, so obviously we do have access to that. Although I will say, I do like our poison, our blooming lance, because the blooming lance is honestly still a really good lance to start off with, even though it's slightly less in terms of raw power. It's still pretty useful. Yeah, I think this is what we might also need to get though. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's upgrade our bone lance. We'll see what we need here. So we need an aqua sac and boulder bone. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna add that right there. And we don't know what this gives. Oh, we actually do the majority of the stuff that this gives us. Ooh. So I don't know what the last one is, but I will add this here. And then of course we have this. So good to know. Go ahead and forge some armor and kind of see where we're at here. Alright. Nice. Yeah, as nice as it could be. Alright, so let me look here. So this gives us ice resistance, it gives us water attack, and muck resistance. Reduces limits on movement speed and evasion. Huh. Reduces impairments in mobility while stuck in monsters' muck. Oh, specifically because of Girototus and what is it? Girototus and Baroth. That's the only reason why this is useful. Huh. Yep, I will definitely text it to you. I will text it to you. Alright, so what I'll have to say is this armor is actually not the best. Rather, I think the weapon that it gave us is actually the weapon I'm going to go for. So let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick, just so we know what we need to grind. So, Boulder Bone, just comes from bone piles, and Aquasac is a drop from Gyrototus. So we're going to go grind some Gyrototus. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the session ID. So if you guys want to, you are more than welcome to join me. And I'm actually also in the process, guys, while I am getting all this ready. I'm also in the process of getting a, kind of like working with like, a little bit with like AI music, like an AI program. It's not 100%, so it's like a video editing software that has other features in it. One of them is like background music creation and stuff like that. Uses very generic sound, but I remember in the past I was able to like create a quote-unquote like background music for every time that I went to like be right back or start a stream. So right now I'm actually in the process of creating a start of stream background music, as well as the background music from when we go to be right back. But yeah, I'm in the process of getting those two done. I think I actually kind of am wrapping that up, because I think I found like the music choice for like the beginning of stream music. So it's just a matter of putting all of it together. Once it's all together, then you guys will be hearing it when when you guys come in. Ooh, okay, where's the keyboard? Alright, if you guys want to join this guy's session, you know where to go. We're at EA 8M 7 BR plus YH X4. So if you guys want to join, this will be the session ID. All you have to do is just highlight all the way where the colon is at. So that is going to be the session ID. Go. And then for Twitch, there we go, we'll pin it. So I decide that we don't pin it any. Perfect. Alright, sweet. There we go. So if you guys want to join, all you have to do is put that in. I am on PC, by the way, so this is on PC. And you should be able to join me after. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to the Provisions Master. So that way we can go ahead and figure out what to do next in terms of this mission that we now have to get the rest of the armor. Or the rest of the materials for the weapons, I should say. Alright. So, do we have investigation? I mean, we do need to get some Puke parts, actually. So, like, that's not too bad. Like, we definitely need this. But, I am not seeing our Gyrototus showing up here. So, we might not even need to worry, to be honest. Alright, well, we just go back and fight Gyrototus then. Like, I honestly should probably just, like, wait for the next mission. Because I believe... Well, then again, Tobi-Kadachi, I believe, is weak against water. So I actually am trying my best nowadays when I play these types of games with the current knowledge I have, to actually go through and do all this. Go through, get the extra, like, get the armor and stuff, so I don't have to go back. Be like, oh yeah, maybe I should have gotten this weapon or armor. Things like that. Alright, here we go. Icing problem. Alright. You, I think, should be fine if we... Yeah, let's just do this. Yeah, I think we should actually be okay here. No food buffs needed. That would actually be a pretty decent challenge too, is like not having food buffs. So like if anybody does happen to do that, then it's like, okay, I will have to do that. Ooh, weakener. Cool, no buffs. Alright. Yep, so this automatically equipped because we have unlocked this. I definitely say that's another one that we could easily do too. Jeez. Get a load of that guy, man, I swear. He's not happy. This cat's not happy at all. He's like, why am I stuck with this guy? This guy is an idiot. He's not good. I'm gonna declutter this. Not be using dung pods, cause like who carries poop on them? Don't answer that, by the way. Do not answer that. I do not want to carry poop on me. I will just let you know. Just happens to be that way, but I don't naturally want to. Oh man. Alright. What are we holding? Yeah. Fun fact, if you actually want to get ammo and or coatings without having to buy it or pay for it, just go on these types of missions, and when you actually go into this chest gives you free stuff. And as a result, once you put this, like, once you carry this on your person, you could put it away, and the game won't take it away from you if you leave the mission. So, like, this is a free way to get free ammo and coatings. At least for what they, you know, what you have access to. I don't know why we have screamer pods. Oh, you know what? No, I actually do know why, because this monster can go underground. Oh, this monster can go underground. Alright, let's see what we got here. We do need these. Not that. Not that. Well, darn. Well, we tried. Wait, really? I was going to say, come on, game. Work with me. Work with me, game. Alright. Should have a couple more of these spots. Oh, yep. Better grab that. Alright. Yep, there it is. Boulder Bones. Boom, baby. Got what we needed. Now we can be on our way. Now we need to get some Aqua Sacks, and we'll be good to go. We can get the weapon. And I mean, while we're here, these are usually like good opportunities. So like, if you want to get like tracks and stuff like that, now is the time to do it, because technically we have literally the entirety of the mission, which is about, I want to say, it's about 50 minutes. So usually you'll see me do stuff like this, where it's like early game, I'm grinding for resources. So I'm trying to basically look for everything, because this is what you want to do. Any of these like fully timed hunts, you want to try to grind for resources outside Ideally, you should probably be doing this on expeditions because it's like you're not timed. You don't have to worry about anything, and if you go down, then who cares, right? But I mean, this is when you have 50 minutes. This is pretty much an opportunity that you're just leaving on the table if you don't do that. So like, I always find myself doing this because it's always a good opportunity to collect resources while in the middle. Plus, if you already know that you can beat the monster, why not just, you know, get some extra resources, right? Like, there's always a need for it. Ooh, ooh. Nice. You know what? There. Eat this. Yeah, eat the stick. That's right, eat the stick. You thought I was gonna leave everyone alive? Nah, there's no survivors here. One goes down, you all go down. I'm not having these dinos try to create their own little faction after the case. If they witness a death, that means they're gonna rise up eventually. So like, why give them that opportunity, right? Oh man, he went to sleep, so will you. All of you are going to sleep. The Sandman will come for you all. I also find this like interesting that in the very beginning you're putting your steps in everywhere you go, but after you unlock like the area's like mount, then you never worry. Then you're just like, oh well, instead of running everywhere, I'm just gonna go ahead and just use the mount everywhere. To be fair, I should probably be seeking the footsteps for this monster, but that's completely fine. Like we're at a point right now where we're kind of comfortable. We got a pretty strong setup to start with, so yeah, we are not struggling too much, and we're also trying to find like footprints and stuff, as well as like an opportunity to, you know, make some potion. But yeah, I know like when it comes to this game, one of the challenges people usually make for themselves is the like level 1 challenge, right? Where you're only using level 1 equipment to fight like hard monsters and whatnot. Or at least like, you know, what would be considered hard. Yo, Kesties, you guys are testing me? Alright. Nope. We do want the scatter nuts. Nuts. Definitely stronger in my opinion than the little pebble. Perfect. Perfect. Ooh, hello you. Oh, we found our monster. Nope, you don't see me. Alright, girl. Want a tango? Alright, cool. I'll just go for your feet. Boom, there we go. We are good to go with that. Actually, it's a pretty good thing that I was able to get like the research for that. Yep, nice try. Nice try there, bud. You will lose me, Rathian. You're not gonna find me. You know, like, you know, when everybody had, like, the beepers, it would always say, like, well, I guess not call me, but, like, oh, yeah, you could just buzz me or something like that. And, like, the beepers were, like, kind of famous with, like, the Kim Possible theme song. It was, like, one of the things, what is essentially the Kim Possible theme song. Because it was one of the, essentially, like, a ringtone that they had back in those days. So it was kind of funny. I was just thinking of the phrase, like, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. And I was like, nah, I don't think we're gonna call or beep you because I'm not here. You're not gonna reach me. I'm not giving you any of my contact information, Rathian. You're gonna just enjoy, to kind of enjoy the art of finding me. Because if I have to do that to you guys, you're finding me. Alright, perfect. Let's go ahead and do our buffing routine. I do not see anything here that says or scream we have to capture. You find this monster, heck yeah. Then we could just fight. Yep, there he is. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Alright. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Oh, of course. I mean, that would essentially be what the that muck protection was. Ooh. There we go. Boom. Nice try. Grab this. Already poisoned. That's nice. Woo! There we go. Boom. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Ah! Yeah, there we go. Oh, perfect. Got stuck there. That's actually perfect if you get stuck there. That's fair. Alright, alright. Not bad at all. Perfect. Run! Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. No problem. It's actually kind of nice when Gyarados actually puts down his little like things here, like his muck areas, you know? It's actually really nice. Ooh. Fine, that's okay. We got this. Alright. I don't know why we are bouncing off of that. You know what? Actually, no, I kind of know why we're bouncing. Nope. Nice try. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, we're not switching, are we, buddy? We're having a hard time switching. Here. That's my muck attack there. Here we go. Nice. Boom. That's right, take it. Take it! Right up the butt! Alright, that was actually pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty funny how you could just run like that. You think you're running away from me? Let's go. I'll run to you too. It's actually a really good way to make the distance. Make it up. Just look at that. Because otherwise, you would need like Mire Walker, you know, or something of that nature to get across water like that. Like, at least with that ability, he doesn't have to, like, he's not getting held back, which is an interesting little technique that I wish I had for Insect Glaive. Not bad at all. Yeah, right? Start the run here. Boom. Get the free damage. Get the free damage. Ooh, and get the mound. Let's go. Boom, baby. He's not even, he's a little confused right now. He's not actually, he doesn't notice. He doesn't notice right now. He can't tell. Nice. Run! That's fair. That's fair. Alright. I'll put this away. Gonna do this now. Alright, get wrecked. Yep, dude, that's just messed up, dude. I like how I'm actually still managing the hits. Alright. Okay, dude. Alright, he's a bit confused. Let's go. We got this. Get over there. Get him. Get him. Oh, why did we stop running? Get him. Ah. Oh, come on, dude. I hate when it stops like that. But I think I understand. Oh yeah, no, we're good. We got this. Okay. Let me see. We can get rid of that. We do not need this weapon equipped. But what I will need from you, I'll need this. Because we don't have any bomb barrels, not gonna be much we can do right now. Boom. Let's go. Go. I don't know why we're bouncing. Alright, let's tenderize this area. Whoop. Yeah, get wrecked. Nice, there we go. Stick it right into his head. Actually really nice when we just get this. Ooh. Nice. Okay, fair enough. Dang it, man. Just timed it just right. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. Okay, I think we're just getting low, and that's probably why. Here, let me see if we could do this. That's honestly probably the reason why, is because we're getting low. Alright, let me go ahead and put on the ghillie suit mantle. Doesn't know where I'm at. Go. Boop. No yelling, buddy. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, dude. Oh, he dropped something red. Dang it, no, I want the red item. Man, you should have seen me earlier today. I was just like, I want the hiccups to go away. And then the hiccups stopped. I love it. Alright. Ooh, we got a fin. Okay. Alright, sweet. I wish I could just skip this. You know, I probably do need to look into that. Like, screw the whole, like, online thing. I do need to invest in that. Yo! Thanks, Frank, for the gifty. Now Tanoxus can enjoy emotes and other good things. Hey, Victor. Victor, things are going pretty well. Earlier today, we were being plagued by the hiccups. But right now, we just got past our good friend Gyarados, and we're on our way to bigger and better monsters. How about you? You know what? I think that picture could be better. I think the screenshot could be better. When we find the right screenshot, we'll take it. Well, I guess we have nothing to talk about then. Alright, let's see. Workshop. Do we have what we need? Wait, no, this is an upgrade. That's right. We gotta do an upgrade. I guess I'm better than dead. Well, yeah, that's true. You are. Like, if you're still here. That would mean that you are. Alright. Let's go ahead and equip this. Because I'm sure we're going to need this, right? For our, like, our next monster that we're going to be fighting. So we'll just add this into the equation.
Stay tough.
Alright, let's take a look at... That's this. Dang. Yeah, like, I'm going to want this. I can't even see it. That would be pretty cool, actually. Alright, so let's take a look here at our Palico and kind of see what we have access to with the Palico. I mean, we could give him this. He could look pissed with a Hawaiian shirt. Or we can get him this, and he could just be pissed with this. Let's see, so... Yeah, see, that's crazy, though. This is crazy how... I think, like, with this, the weapon, it actually is better. Huh. Feline Aloha ukulele. Oh, this gives us water. So this actually might be something we want for now. Like, poison is something we have and is always good to have, in my opinion. But yeah, let's do this. Let's forge ourselves. There's no interesting game than hunting monsters. I mean, yeah, there's always a game out there that has, like, that's for everyone, right? This is definitely one that I like a lot. Between this and Destiny 2. I've actually been hearing through the pipeline that Destiny 1 is technically accessible with a question mark to PC, even though it's not natively accessible. But there are ways that the community has found to kind of circumvent the process. So who knows? Maybe if we can get Destiny 1 to actually work on PC, or if I could do that, I would definitely be down to like streaming that game. Although it is not like Monster Hunter at all, but it is a looter game, a shooter-looter, and it has its own unique set of challenges, enemies, and whatnot. But yeah, it is pretty cool, in my opinion. Pretty interesting. You're also a monster in this haunting game too. Oh, you know I am. I'm not gonna hide it. I could be a bully and I could be a monster. I'm a little bit of both when it comes to this. Can't stop playing Monster Hunter these days. That's fair. That's 100% fair, Victor. All right. Let's take a look at what our monster is doing over here. Actually, I should just be... Hold on, no, we're going to leave this quest. Go back. I actually want to use the vouchers. Since I got like 5 of them, might as well make use of it. Alright, sweet. Let's go get our food buff, and we'll be on our way. Alright. Polisher, Acrobat. Okay. Cape Artist. Don't really care too much for these skills. Laser. Really, just not. You know what? That is because I'm not like I'm not actively seeking to make these guys better. I like how they do that. I'm gonna try that one day, like when making my own meals. I'm gonna try to just like flip the salt and pepper shaker up in the air and then just go like this the entire time, and see how that works. I know it's gonna result in a lot of a mess. All right. Let's take part in this mission. This one's gonna be interesting. We're gonna go after a squirrel. So if I say squirrel, then you'll know.
Hey, partner.
You know what? Actually, this is useful.
In order to use one of your specialized tools, you'll need to equip it from the item bar. They're used just like any regular item, but their effects only last for a limited amount of time.
Go away,
If the tool you're
handler.
using stops working, don't worry.
Go
It'll
away,
recharge after a
handler.
while.
No one cares. No one cares. She would probably consider me to be a very rude person, specifically to her, and she wouldn't be 100% wrong. I do kind of target her because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't really think she's supposed to be a handler. I think her job description was lied to. She lied on her resume and got the job anyways. So yeah, I am extra rough with her because I don't think she should be a handler. That doesn't mean, that doesn't mean that she's bad at her job. What it also means is that she's not good at her job either. I think she just barely gets away with it. Like, she just does the absolute minimum amount and then gets credit for it. Like, oh yeah, she's the handler. I'm like, what does she do? Just doodle on her, like, paper or something? She just, like, draws pictures of, like, the next meal that she'll be making? I'm sure that's what that is. I'm convinced that's what that is. I feel that that's what that's like. Whereas I'm assuming being a handler means that to help handle the materials, the goods, the stuff that you discover along the way. Usually at a time like this, the best thing that you could possibly have right now would be the skill Scenthound. Scenthound would actually be really good for stuff like this. I will say, this game actually has held up surprisingly well. Tobey Maguire time. Yeah, I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. That's what I should be telling the monster. She was already unbearable before. After Alma, I just can't stand her for a single breath he takes. Victor, yeah, I agree, man. Yeah, let's do it. We got a wet lance, apparently. Oh, no? Okay. Fair enough. That's fine. I can't tell half the time. I'm just gonna poke him in the butt. He did not like me poking him in the butt. And I forgot my sacred does not exist in this game. I'm going down. I'm going down. That's rough, dude. I can already tell. Hey, Alice. We are we're fighting Tobi Gadachi, and we're using a water-based lance. This is actually the very first time that I'm actually using a water weapon. I don't ever use water in this game. Like when I was playing as my Insect Glaive on my main account, never used water and never used sleep at all. This, on the other hand, yes, we're definitely using water. Because I'm actually trying to see what it's like to be, you know, like another player going through this for the first time. And they're thinking, oh, well, you know what? We got access to this weapon. Then let's go ahead and try it. Give it a try, right? So I'm trying to put myself in their shoe to see, like, what that is like. You know, while also implementing some things that I would, you know, consider. Here you go. Get wrecked. Alright. Okay. Okay, dude. Stunned again. Yo, that's crazy. That was crazy. Dave, oh, you know what? I was just about to blame David. I'm like, David, why are you failing me? I'm like, wait, this isn't David. This is that's the wrong Palico. The wrong support.
Don't try to engage a monster when your health is low.
Oh my gosh. Handler, please, just no. Just no, Handler. I will engage if I choose to. Yo, Nubnar, thanks. Hold on. Go. Yeah, enjoyed that, dummy. Nice. Alright. That's fair. Nice. I do not like the fact that this guy keeps moving so much. Nice, here we go. Right in his nuts. Get a little poke in his nut there. Ooh, got some Wyvern Tears. 2 Wyvern Tears? That's actually crazy. There you go. JK. Take that. Take that. Nice. Alright. I know usually at that point, you're actually supposed to be, like, hitting him when he's just, like, he's charging up on the tree. It's just that I don't really have the items that you would need to necessarily be able to do damage. Starting it to Toby is such a nostalgic sight. Yeah, and it's, you know, it's honestly one of those that if you don't pay attention to, you could, like what just happened. You're just gonna get wiped without even blinking. Like, if you don't blink, you may see what happened. But at the same time, you possibly won't. It's one of those things. Let me go ahead and sharpen, because I definitely don't want low sharpness right now. Can I ask about the Guiding Lands analysis process? And is that solo only? And need to hunt monsters to level up all region. Okay. So that's a multi-layered question. Let me answer that one at a time. What's the name of this monster? Yeah, I'll answer your question first, Robert, since that's going to be the easiest part. And let me see here. You mean water weapons? I do have a water weapon on me, yes. I have the Gyarados Lance. We are hunting right now Tobi-Kadachi. So yes, we're doing that right now with a water weapon. Because if memory serves me right, and I haven't fully lost it, one of the weaknesses that Tobi-Kadachi has is to water. So we should be good. But you know, the average player won't know that, so that's why I have like the onset I forget thing. Where it's like, oh, what does he have again? Because, you know, I don't want to make it look like I know every monster's weakness. I don't. It's just that these guys are the starting monsters. So yes, obviously, if you fought them enough times, then yes, you will know what their weaknesses are. Alright, I want you to come over here. Nice. 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 Right in the balls, I guess. Ooh. I'll take this opportunity. Come over here to the wall. Thank you very much. Enjoy your wall. Alright. Charge! Right up the butt! And in the face! I don't know where he is. Nice. That is actually a very useful technique. I'm gonna let you know now. Like, that's a crazy technique. Charge! Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do this so we can get the mount. Alright. Okay, dude. Get you to step away for a second from that. Okay. Dude, okay. Alright, I'm getting a little tired of this weird funkiness that's going on here between us. Alright. But yeah, we're just hunting this so that way we can get, like, we can move on from the story. And then also this gives me an opportunity to, there we go, poke him in the butt. Kind of need him to come over here. Just like Velkhana, Rajang, or Joe can spawn in a biome. Killing them give you special points towards the biome they spawned in. Just a little less. Yeah, so that's pretty much the Guiding Lands in a nutshell. So the Guiding Lands is not like the normal game. So you have a total of, what, 7 regions? or 7 biomes, depending on like how you classify it. So yeah, honestly, I will tell you this: if you're wanting like specifics, by the time you get to the Guiding Lands Blue, I will only recommend that you do one thing and one thing only, and that's capture monsters. Do not slay any monsters whatsoever. Obviously, like, pick up on the trails and whatnot, but don't ever kill any monsters. Oh, hey, guys! Specifically because killing monsters in the Guiding Lands is actually not beneficial, and it's very inefficient. The inefficient use of your time. You're only getting 25 points per kill of the monster, whereas if you capture, you're getting 100 points. So it is well worth your time, and it's a better use of your time, I should say, to actually just capture monsters. And if you want to like have like fuel and stuff like that, to be able to, well, that was a pretty bad use of that. What here? Take that. Here, enjoy this dream. But yeah, like, you definitely want to be doing that over anything else. Ooh, paralyzed, let's go. Well, I'm getting this monster wet, apparently. I'm preparing this monster. Alright, cool. There we go. Yo, Clutch Claw kill! Clutch Claw kill! Dang! That's crazy. Got a Clutch Claw kill. I mean, it's funny because I'm actually more likely to get a Clutch Claw kill in this game than I am in Wilds, but I did get it in Wilds, and I was actually super, super happy when I got it. Actually, I do have a short on my YouTube channel on that if you guys if you ever want to go over there and see it. It's recorded. I have proof. Alright, let's catch up on the comments here. But yeah, like, honestly, I will say this. Depending on what it is that you want, the Guiding Lands is honestly useful when you're trying to get specific things that the game can't give you anymore. So, like, if you want to augment your weapon, that's where the Guiding Lands takes place. It's usually there. And honestly, anything related to that is where you're going to be getting those resources, because you can't get those resources in the main game at all. Like, you have to get it through there. Same thing with like certain certain pieces of, I think, armor or weapons. They're gonna give you, it'll come up with like items that are only available in the Guiding Lands, but most of the time you're probably going to the Guiding Lands because you're probably getting something like the health augment, or like the attack boost for your weapon, or like element boost for your weapon. You're probably doing something like that at that point. I know, like, for me, I was actually trying to look up like how to get health augment, because I kept hearing so much about this like vampire builds and stuff like that, and I was like, this is going to be interesting. Kind of curious to see what this is. But yeah. And yes, just like Victor said too. So no, Robert, I'm not going to be focusing on killing monsters, or not on catching them, unless they tell me to. Unless the game is like, you have to capture, I'm not going to capture. We have some people on YouTube who are actually asking some questions about the late game. They're asking some like late game questions, so like that's why I was saying stuff like, oh yeah, I would only recommend to capture. Because when you get to the late game for this, in Iceborne, that's pretty much what you are going to be doing. Like, you're not really going to be focusing on killing too much as you are capturing, because they want you to do that. Although, I will say though, this game does have moments where you have to capture that you cannot kill. It's because that's what the mission requires, and that's the time that I will be doing that. But
Getting bigger all the time.
botanist, sidetrack here. Botanist, you didn't say that. I don't see that. I see. Happy to see you around these parts. You've seen our ancient tree before, haven't you? How does that translate to getting bigger all the time? I'm questioning you, Chief Botanist. Questioning you. Last I checked, that type of English does not exist. Alright, cool. So this is actually pretty cool now. So we do have access to grinding for resources without actually grinding for the resources. This is basically the, like, tell me that you're grinding for resources without telling me that you're doing it. So yeah.
You're the best for real.
Oh, I'm the best for real. Ah, so I was the awesomest and now the best for real. You got it. Capture rather than killing. You don't worry about the time because it's unlimited. Yes. But keep in mind, Blue, you don't have to worry about time, but try not to go down if you can. Because if you do go down in the guiding lands, you can lose your, you can, like, lose, I guess, like, the grade of, like, stuff that you can get. Unless you care about layered armor. The coral, hoarfrost, and volcanic regions are the most useful ones. Yes. Yeah, if you're gonna get, like, health augment, I believe it's, like, forest and coral. But yeah, you're definitely gonna be relying on, like, those 3 areas. And also keep in mind too, if you are in the guiding lands, the higher you level up that area, the higher chances you will to have an Elder Dragon show up. And if an Elder Dragon shows up in the guiding lands, that's the only monster you will see.
Products in stock.
That monster will drive out all other monsters. So just to keep that in mind. So if you are trying to find other monsters, you may have to create what they call lures. So that way you can specifically target that monster that you're looking for. Which you can get at the Elder Melder, by the way, once you have that all unlocked.
Hold nothing back. Okay.
Oh,
to wrap
you got
up
more?
defending the base.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up defending the base, for sure. Or you know, as one of the characters said, for real. For real.
Let's get the lead out. Hurry back now.
Cool, a mission that we won't be doing right now. But yep. Yeah, if you have any questions related to, like, early game Monster Hunter World or, like, late game Monster Hunter World, definitely, like, ask away. I will tell you, with the knowledge that I do have about this game, I can pretty much answer most, if not maybe all your questions that you might have. It entirely depends on what that question is, of course.
We got this.
We got this. No, I got this because you don't do squat, man. You do nothing. How do we have this? There's no we in this conversation because that would imply that you do something, handler. Do the mission. Hardest monster in base game and hardest in DLC. Oh, we're going to be doing this mission, of course. So, hardest monster in base game. Good question. Because that entirely depends on, like, what you would consider to be the hardest monster. For where you're usually at. DLC, I would say, if we're not including monsters like Alatreon and Fatalis. So I'm not going to include those monsters, but if we're strictly talking about, like, the DLC monsters, then I will say that you're mentioning Destiny 2. Are you planning on playing it soon? On our Friday spin the wheel, our Friday days when we spin the wheel for our random game, I believe I do have that in there. So if we do happen to have, like, if if it has it in there, and it you know, becomes a selected game, then we will play it. Otherwise, yes, I would like to eventually get back to that. But yeah, 18 Nergi for base game. Tempered Furious
Our number one
/ Fatalis for Iceborne. That's fair. Not counting Behemoth, of course. Yeah, because Behemoth is not natural to neither game modes. So yeah, Behemoth is literally its own monster. But then again, like the whole Eorza thing is like its own separate thing that came in. I will say that I think and this is probably because I haven't actually faced it, but I do agree with you. 18 Nergi is definitely a very hard monster for early game. But I would actually say that... Let me see. Is Ancient? No, Ancient's going to be later in this game. I would definitely say that the hardest monster for me, at least, and it was because I had problems fighting the monster in the beginning and had lots of trouble. Believe it or not, was like Anjanath. Like Anjanath for me was my hard monster. I don't know if it's going to be like that now. But for sure, Nergigante is definitely going to be... Okay, you know what? You guys are asking for this. I'm not going to lie. Maybe you guys have learned your lesson. Just let me mine in peace. With my pissed off cat. But, yeah, I'd say that Nergi is definitely the hard one for base game. What I will say, though, for Iceborne, and it's because most likely it's something that I don't think anyone's really, like, gone out there and fought, is Ancient Leshen. I think in Iceborne, the Ancient Leshen, in my opinion, since it is a collab monster, that is probably the harder monster for me to fight. Because I don't want to fight that stupid thing. Like, it is really annoying. Every part about it. Welcome, and no. Soloing 18 Nergi was my first true test of skill. You know what? That's fair. Honestly, I don't blame you. Like, that's a really good way to test, like, if you think you're going to make it. It's always teleport them. Yeah, it is always teleporting is the issue with that monster. Although I will say, I wasn't a big fan of like Nergigante when I first fought him, just because I kept getting my butt kicked. But it was definitely a monster that... Where is the thing for this? It was definitely a monster that once I started understanding how everything works, then it was the sub-variant, the subspecies of it that actually became my favorite monster, which was the Ruiner Nergigante. I absolutely love fighting that monster versus the regular one sometimes. Plus, I mean, it's gotten to a point in like my main game that if I make a new build, he usually becomes my test subject. Like, let's go fight Ruiner Nergigante to test out this build. Type of thing. Alright, cool. Oh, well. He's just chowing down there. He's munching. I will say, though, some monsters, it is pretty annoying. Because I do think one of the frustrating things about this game is having to chase the monster. Because, like, if you're... Especially if you're on a roll, right? You're on a roll, and it's like, alright, cool. I'm putting all this damage in. And all of a sudden, it decides, I'm just going to run the entire time, and I'm going to make you chase me. I actually failed a hunt one time because it ran out of time. Simply because the monster did that. It resorted to just running the entire time. And I was like, I hate this monster. It's a strategy, but I hate it. Now the real challenge is, do I go down in one hit here? Oh, that's cool. We're gonna run away from its groin. I actually want to do this. Yep, come on. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Oh my gosh, dude. Anything that wants to block me, please? I don't know how that works, but sure. Yeah, there we go. Wow, we're in the right area. Poke. Butt pokes. Ankle pokes. Alright. Nice, there we go. Well, that's fair. Yep. That's fair. Alright, well, that challenge instantly failed. And I kind of figured it was. Man, it's almost as if the streamer that I had watched back in the, like some time ago, I used to like that guy's content, but like after he kind of like showed himself off a little bit, it's like being a jerk. I was like, I mean, he wasn't wrong, but it was just like, huh. And like the whole argument was like, oh, well, no one wins against their, like no one wins the first time against Anjanath. Like, you will lose. And I'm like, okay, you know what? That's kind of a dick move. He's like, and he says, like, oh, I like for anyone to try to prove me wrong on that. Be a first-time player and fight Anjanath and win. Like, that's not gonna happen. Everyone is going to lose to him. It's either I lost to Vines. I lost to a Vine. I'm done. I'm cooked. I mean, like, I just proved it there. Like, I'm basically gonna lose this mission. Like, this is probably the first mission I'm gonna fail, because this monster is a hard-hitting monster right off the rip. But yeah, I was like, wow, that's actually kind of a dick way of putting it, but like, even though you're right, it's still a dick way. A dick move to put out to people. Ooh, okay. Definitely don't want that. I still think that's like a stupid thing. That's like a stupid mechanic in this game, by the way. Like, getting kicked off, I think it's really dumb. I don't agree with that sentiment. Anjanath can be walled. Yeah, it can be a wall by no means, but it's but not impossible. Yeah, that's why I kind of said that. Like, it kind of like made me. That's why essentially that's why I stopped watching the guy's content. Because it's like, that's kind of a dick move. Like, even though you've had lots of hours, it's a bit of a jerk. Okay, you know what? Fine. I'll do the same thing you're doing. Ooh! I actually managed to hit him. Okay, dude. Alright, let's do this. David took, or not David, dang, this guy, he took out, alright, we'll put this away, there we go. Alright, let's see if we can get you to stop moving around. Thank you. Okay, if we didn't move to that position. Okay. Ah, get away from him. Stupid hunter. Let's actually take our weekly meat cheese. Oh, nice. Let's go. Nice. Yes, beat him up. Beat him up. Yeah. Thanks, Rathalos. You're a pal. You are a pal. Okay, that's a jerk move, Rathalos. Oh, now he ran away. Crap. You don't want to get hit by him now. Don't eat my cat. I'm gonna hit you if you try to eat my cat now. Don't make me fight you. I will fight you. Let me see if we could just go somewhere else here real quick. Gonna hop up here. Alright, we should be relatively safe from those guys. Okay, cool. But yeah, like, it was something that I kind of, like, questioned. Dude, do you want to die? Like, you guys are really stupid. I'm just gonna say that now. Hey, you guys are really stupid. Oh? Oh, did he actually recruit him? Ah, we befriended him. Cool. So the other one can die. That's actually pretty cool. It's been a while since I've actually seen that interaction. Alright, so we should be okay as long as we are not under attack. There we go. Got some footprints. But yeah, like, it was something that I was kind of conflicted with. Like, even though he wasn't, like, 100%... Like, he wasn't completely wrong. But he was, to an extent, wrong. Because it's like, that's messed up to assume that everyone would just lose against Anjanath. Sure, it doesn't help when you follow that statistic of, you know, carding against him. But... I mean, we haven't essentially lost the mission yet. We're on our last life, of course. We're on our last... Yeah, we're on our last feint, so, like, we're gonna try our best to, you know, not lose, but... No guarantees, right? Like, that's the whole point, is to try to figure out how to become better. Okay, so no more of that. Can I get access to my ride? To my Uber? Like, why are we having so much trouble trying to... that's kind of dumb. Honestly, how I see this, if you're not being attacked for more than, like, if you're not on a monster's radar for more than 10 seconds, it should automatically, like, take away the threat. It should automatically just allow you to, like, you know, roam this area freely and have mounts. Although, in my personal opinion, we should have mounts regardless if we're under attack or not. Because that makes even more sense to do that. But then again, they didn't think of... The developers clearly didn't think of that in this game. Right. Go to the wall? Alright. Yep, headbang a little bit. Okay, dude. Come on. Not bad, not bad. Alright, cool. The Anjanath is annoyed, you're right. I think the monsters hate me, though. I've always been under the... I've been always under the pretense that monsters hate me in this game. And I pretty much thought of that since, like, when I first played this game. Where I was like, yeah, no, this guy just hates me. Okay, so with my shield up... Run, dude. Thank you. Alright. We can do this. Okay, what in the hitbox was that? I actually don't even know what happened there. Here, I'll take your knee out. How about that? Hello? Thank you. Alright, let me see if we got this. Get him to come over here. Come over here, buddy. Come over here. That's BS, bro. That was BS. Oh my gosh, dude. Like, dude, the monsters roaring in this game that's the only real attack they got. That smoke bomb was actually quite useless. You know what? I could be a jerk too. Here, let me put this whole lance in your eye. Put this in your knee now. Nope, okay. Okay, cool. Alright. Cool. Put this in your other knee. Don't you dare. Put this away. Put it away, dude. Alright, well, you know what? You can come over here if you're gonna be like that. Thank you. I will, outsmart you. Yep. That was cool. Oh, dude. Yep, I kind of figured.
Whoops. You failed the quest. That's okay. Get yourself prepped and try again.
I don't want to hear another word from this handler, because she does nothing. That is quite the scene there. Yep, I kind of figured. Like I said, it doesn't help when you can prove the statistic right by saying that nobody beats Anjanath on the first try. So this just kind of proved his point, even though I know that's not true. I wish that I could just prove that wrong. I honestly wish, with all the knowledge I have, I wish I could prove him wrong. But it is so hard to do so because I've already played this game once. So, like, anything I can do at that point becomes null and void. But if I had the opportunity to teach a new player playing this game to fight Anjanath, with all the knowledge that I do have, that would probably be a thing. And, you know, no. See, Anjanath doesn't hate me. He despises my existence. Every monster hates me in this game. But he despises my existence. Eventually he'll get to a point where his other brother is the favorite. See, if I start saying that his subspecies is actually better than him, he'll probably hate me more. I'm not kidding. Because I like Fulgur Anjanath better. Fulgur Anjanath is actually the cooler monster. That Anjanath is like, he's alright. He's just a fire-breathing dino. But no, Fulgur Anjanath is like, that's Thor's pet, man. That's Thor's little pet. You know what? We could actually use this weapon against him. Or, if we really wanted to. This is probably a good opportunity to do that, because I actually didn't do that. To be fair, I hate 18 Nergi because it's not a fair fight, technically speaking. Runer is fine, but he could be BS at times for me. Yeah, no, he is. He's basically BS. Most of the monsters I consider have BS hitboxes, so like every monster sits in that category. Let me see here. The Big Pickle is more chill with this Anjanath. You know what? I will tell you this. Fun fact about me. When I first encountered the Big Pickle in this game. Well, I shouldn't say the normal Deviljho. When I encountered the Spicy Pickle for the first time in this game, it was in the Guiding Lands, and literally nothing happened between us. He roared at me, I was in front of him. Actually, he wrote a couple times and then just left. None of my friends believed me at the time. So I showed them and they're like, that's impossible. There's no way. I have always seen the spicy pickle go after any hunter. And you're there and it's just like, see you. And just leaves. Like, even when I'm fighting another monster, he'll just look at me and be like, I don't like you here, but see you. And just leaves. That was my very first encounter with the spicy pickle. And I have one of my friends to this day that says, yeah, you must have hacked into the Matrix. Because that doesn't usually happen. Alright, so let's switch to that. Actually, I want to stick with Stamina Thief. I think Stamina Thief actually should work to our favor. I could be wrong about that, but I think it should work to our favor. Yep, we got what we need there. We could do Fortify, to be honest. Oh, and we are using something that actually is not going to help us. Probably should have swapped that out. Just thinking to myself. Should have swapped that out. Alright, so nothing we can do here. So let's actually switch then. We'll switch our lance to the poison one. Alright. So we have now 1 level of fire resist. This should give us a chance to fight the Zanjanath now. Totally should give us the opportunity to fight the Zanjanath. The pickle. Yep. Even the name is more cooler. Yeah, Spicy Pickle is a pretty cool name. Me, the most BS hitbox in history of Monster Hunter is the green. Oh, the green Plesioth. Ooh. That's interesting. That is interesting. Ah. Oh, we're about to have some fur in this soup. Oh, come on. Hop in there. The soup is fine. Happy hunting. Alright, Nobnar. Thanks for stopping on by, man. And thanks again for the community gifted sub. Alright, let's do oven roast. Because honestly, I really just don't care about this. Actually, no, there's only 1 left in there, so I do care about that. Yeah, we'll do that, because it has 1 left. We're not going to pay with voucher. Huh. I might need to have either defense up or resistance. Actually, it's probably going to be defense up. We don't really need attack up right now. We do need this. Yeah, that's what it is. That's how you cook meals. I'm glad that's the meal we totally got, by the way. Not gonna lie, I probably would eat everything that they give us in this world, except for the seafood. I'm not a seafood fan.
Are we heading out?
Are we heading out? Maybe? You know, you weren't sure about your question, so I'm not gonna be sure about my answer. How about that? We're gonna go ahead and get rid of these. Ooh, that's actually pretty useful to have. I'm actually impressed I have life powder right off the rip here, because I don't normally have that by this point. Oh, whopping 2,000, huh? Awesome. Do we have any pendants? Nope, we don't have pendants. Not yet. Oh, we do. We do. Look at that. You know what? Why not? It makes no sense, but why not? We'll just add it. In the Monster Hunter stories, make that joke to a cannon cannon tech named Dimensional Tackle. Dang, dude. But yeah, like Anjanath, man, once you get past them, then it's like the game gets easier, in my opinion.
Our number one priority is to secure the base by taking out that encroaching Anjanath.
Like honestly, I think in this game, Anjanath is the wall, and Barioth, I also believe, is the other wall in this game. I don't think the bosses are actually that hard. Like the monsters you typically will fight, I don't think they're that hard compared to some of these monsters. Can I just like technically not encounter them? Oh wait, no, we already did. Yeah, because we already did the cutscene. Cool. Do we get our free carve? I love this. It's like the same thing with Udagon. With Udagon, technically, if you fight another monster that was fighting Udagon, you can just get free resources from him too. I just kind of wish that was like that in Monster Hunter Wilds, when you were fighting like Savage Omega, and you had the Jin Dahad there. I kind of wish that you were able to like take from the Jin Dahad before fighting Omega. But, I guess. Alright, let's see. This time around, we should have what we need. Alright, cool. Onwards, my four-legged steed. There we go. I also like how like mounting in this game, the buttons are different. Like in this game, I have to mash triangle, whereas in Wild, I have to mash circle to do the same exact thing. Nice try, Anjanath. Did you think I was gonna fail? You were actually gonna be really close to being right there. Dude, turn around, turn around. Nice, okay. I thought I blocked, but sure. Bro, that's actually BS, man. Okay. Okay. I can see this guy was actually trying to help me. He was actually, he brought out the Vigor Wasp. Or no, that guy was trying to help me. But, thing is, that guy, you gotta be faster at that. Why is it that every time I play this game, you cats are like on like the slowest speed possible?
The mini canteen here serves food that will give you a boost for the hunt ahead.
Shut it, handler. No one cares. No one cares. Well, better go consult these cats. Where is that guy? There he is. Yo, that guy. Would you like to talk to one of these guys? Be that guy. Boom, baby. That's what I thought. All right. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go around here. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Where is Anjanath? Well, clearly he's not here. This guy has steered clear of this area. And why would I even bother to run anymore? Oh my goodness, there we go. Right? Nope. Perfect. Nice. Good job, Trapper. I'll take that. Boop. Okay, dude. Alright. Bro, okay, that's really annoying. Can you explain that one to me, game? Like, I need some explanations here. Some stupid hitboxes, bro. Actually, you know what? No, I just want to be a jerk to him because that's what he's being to me. Hey, would you like to look at me? No. No. Try that again. Oh, so my shielded attack does not work against running attacks. Would you go figure, man? Go figure. It can block most attacks, just not the one that I needed to block. Alright, cool. Poke you in the face. Bro, okay, game, can we get you to do your thing? Alright. He's gonna breathe fire. Alright, so he should be coming over here. I said you should be coming over here. Yo, I have a shield up. Does that not work? Does the shield not work against his attack? So am I being lied to when it tells me to use a shield to block attacks? Like, am I just being lied to? Because I think I'm being lied to when I literally do the thing that it tells me to do and it still doesn't work. Like, that was an unnecessary feint because I think game mechanics are just not working half the time. I think they just choose when they want to work and when they don't work. Because if somebody says, oh no, they did work, it was just, it didn't work at that moment, then that means there's conditions to when things work and don't work. Which means they don't work. Like, there should be no condition to something just working. Like, if it can block, if that move can counter and block any attack, then it should be blocking and countering any attack. But I'm sure what happened there is that the timing from me, like, withdrawing my claw into, whatchamacallit, into, like, the normal shield is probably what did me in. I'm certain that's what happened. Yeah, I was taking damage. Yo, Miss Toxic Wheeze. How's it going? I'm getting my butt kicked against Anjanath. If you really want to know. I think that the game is BS at times. But we are like, we do have some fire resist on us, so it's like, we're not completely out of the water. I'm also still trying to learn Lance too. Like, there is that. Like, I don't know Lance. I'm actually an Insect Glaive main. So, like, I don't know how to, like, properly time everything. Plus, I don't like the fact that we, like, that we're still, like, stuck with, like, small time, whatchamacallit? Like, small time bunny hops, as opposed to, like, moving around. Hello? Hello? Game? I thought the game broke. Not gonna lie. Here, enjoy this wall. I do like this attack, though. attack's kind of cool. Alright. Oh no, food buff. Food buff went away. Ooh. Ooh. That works. That actually works. We'll take that. Alright. Look at all those ones. Alright, cool. We got this. But otherwise, yeah, hunting's going pretty well. Alright. Why are you tired, my dude? Alright, not bad. That was definitely better than, you know, what we're used to. Alright, so since we are out of our food buff, we'll just have the well done steak. And that should actually help us get maximum stamina. I don't have, yeah, I don't have everything here, so we should be okay with... Oh, hold on. Hello? Game? I was gonna say. Yeah, there we go. Get all those fours. Nice. Alright, so that still hurts me a lot. Even though that was a good counter, that actually hurts me quite a bit. Okay. Alright. Go for the wall. Oh my gosh. That was actually really dumb. That was the worst trap that could have been placed. Alright, so I'm going to heal. Nope, you're not doing that. JK. Oh, come back here. Oh, no. We're not done here. We are not done here. You are now limping. Oh, thanks, game. Can I do this? Nope. Oh, okay. Thanks, game. Okay, you just grab that. We'll just do this right now. Just in case. I'm not letting this go. Yep. Bro, what was that, dude? Okay, dude. Alright, cool. We'll get some of these. No? Really? Alright. I still find that's hilarious that we actually get hurt in between the transition zones. Like, I would never imagine that we would just get hurt from that, but, you know. My imagination's clearly flawed. Oh, you're lurking? Hey. I don't have a command for lurk, but what I actually do have now for a command, if you guys want to join my Discord, all you have to type in is exclamation point Discord, and you should have the latest invite code to go into my Discord. Alright, I want to see if I actually have something that I could use here. Yes, I do. We're going to make this dino fall. He's going to fall. I'm pushing this guy off. You guys are not doing a thing. You stay away. Well, you know what? Decided to go over there instead. Okay, cool. Alright. Great. Are we, is he gonna come back up? I don't see you down there, buddy. Oh, wait, what the heck? This dude straight up left. This dude straight up left. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna do a surprise attack. Apparently I'm wrong. He just said deuces, I'm out. This dino just left the area. Okay. Do I have my mantle? Do not have this mantle? Mantle? Nope. Mantle's about to become manhole? Oh. Come here, buddy. Take that. You are not. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. I'll just hit your knee. I'll take your knee out. Go for it. Yeah, we're gonna wait this one out. There we go. Ah, charge! All right. Dude, we're always tired, bro. What the heck? Okay. Get up here. Gonna run up here real quick. Yep, just immediately comes right in. Nice. There we go. Poke him in the eye. Smack. Get him in the tail. Boom, baby. Look at that. We did it. Finally passed it. Like, eventually I knew I would.
Towards capturing Zora Magdaros.
Let's see. Where was the other one? Yeah, right here. Get this first. Alright. Alright, finally got past Anjanath. That is exactly what we kind of wanted. We wanted to get some progress done. In situations like this, because there's like so much time on the table, and we just can't skip anything, which kind of sucks in my opinion. This is why a lot of the times we see people like do stuff like this, where they'll just run around, picking up random stuff. Look at that, got past him. We got past Anjanath, man. That's what we wanted to see. Now the quote-unquote easier fight is going to be next. And we even maxed out our research points. Sweet. And we didn't get a gold crown. Dang it, man. Unity with the Grimokins has increased. Now we got the Ivy Trap. Ooh. New upgrade level is now available for armor. Yep, that's true. The last of the preparations was complete. Yeah, look at this. All of this prep time.
Gather round, people. We have much to discuss.
Sure we do. For starters, I wish I had some more gushers.
All our preparations are complete, and I have all of you to thank for working double time to make it happen.
Yes.
I'm especially impressed with the 5th for hunting the Anjanath despite being new here.
Yes, we're new. We fought the dino. We beat the dino. It was a little bit of a crisis, but we beat it. Best part about it is we have our Skyrim build here. This is the quote-unquote Skyrim build I like to always famously like the term I like to always coin, because it doesn't have to look good, but as long as it gets the job done and gives you the exact things that you need, it's a Skyrim build.
One less misery standing between us and capturing Zora Magdaros. Well done. When will Zora reach the Great Ravine?
Precisely at daybreak.
Good. Let's run through the operation one last time. Our hunters will rendezvous on site. Once the beast appears, the operation will commence.
Yes.
We've built 2 barriers in the target's path. Your objective is to stop it at the first barrier, initially wearing it down with cannon and ballista fire, then restrain it with binders. However, there is a chance it will break through. If so, we'll initiate the mounting phase of the operation.
We're not mounting the monster, right? Because that's a little weird. For sure.
During this phase, we'll attempt to weaken it further, so that we'll have a better chance of restraining it at the second barrier.
Uh-huh.
Make sure you hammer it as much as possible with cannons and ballista. They're there for a reason.
Affirmative, sir.
Technicians, make sure you do a final check on the equipment before we begin.
Yes, sir.
Quartermasters, conduct an inventory on our supplies. Researchers, proceed to the Great Ravine with your escort as soon as you're ready. We can't bring our quarry back to base, so take what you need and be prepared to conduct your research on site.
Don't worry, Commander.
Everything will be in order.
Keep your ears open during the operation.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure if I was actually in this world, I'd probably be a technician. Because, like, that's what I am in real life. I'm a tech in, like, you know, the IT world. So, I probably would be a technician in this world. If anything. That, or I'd probably be, like, in charge of inventory or something.
Wow, the big moment is finally here. I'm shaking up a storm here. How about you?
No, I'm not really. No, not really. I'm not shaking anything up. We're gonna rock this monster.
Time for some hard graft.
But I actually do want to see what we have access to. Ooh, that's a pretty strong weapon there. There's also this one too. I should totally get defender gear. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not gonna do that. But 322, that is a pretty big amount. So, I'm curious for that. Alright, let me take a look here what we have. Because we got a couple monsters here that we can actually take a look at. Ooh. If we go with the Anjanath set, that gives us over 100 defense. That would be the highest we have. Plus, that'd be adrenaline too. Really? Temporarily reduces stamina depletion when health is at 40% or lower. That'd be the very first set bonus that we have access to. So, yeah. Huh. Let's see what we got here. Compared to what we have here now, we could totally replace this. Either that or the health boost, but because the armor is so weak right now, there's really no need to keep it. A Constitution might actually be... Yeah, that's going to be a no-brainer for us. So, let me go ahead and do this. We'll have him forge the feathers on this creature's armor. Look at this. All this iron, all these bones for feathers on a piece of helmet. I'm sure that the fires of whatever, like, actually was like, yeah, this is what we contributed to. Huh, Jump Master, that's actually really useful. If I had my Insect Glaive. This, on the other hand, might actually be useful too. So, I don't know. That could be useful. A special ammo boost. Bowgun, special ammo, Dragon Piercer, and 1,000 Dragons. So that's not gonna be for us. Oh look! Fire resistance! Against a monster we already beat that had fire. Doesn't artillery technically work on, like, the cannonballs, too? Or am I thinking of something else? Because I don't know, maybe I'm thinking of something else. But, yeah, like, I do remember, like, one of these skills is actually useful for the cannons. Alright, we probably want this, too. So, I'm gonna go grind for the Anjanath stuff, so that way we can get Marathon Runner. Because Marathon Runner is going to be super useful for me, since that's what we do a lot. We do a lot of running, so want to do that. Plus, it's pretty much like doubled our defense. Like, almost double, so it's like, that would be super useful right now to have. Unfortunately, we don't have access really to anything else. At least anything else that's useful. So... we'll just stick with the poison one that we have. Move on. And then I honestly think that having Slugger is better than the defense boost in this case. And then Critical Eye also I think is better in this case. Alright. We are going to do this then. Let's go grind. Gotta grind that. Great. Well, if you guys want to join, session ID is available. So all you have to do is just copy the session code, hop on the PC, and play this game with me. And you can join me in all of these hunts. I'm at least trying to pass this solo first, and then after that, then we have like free reign on like cooperative stuff, right? There might be a time where I actually just say screw it, let's just like have everyone join on like all missions, but at least for now in base game, I'm gonna try to do as much as I can by myself. Like at least all the main stuff, main story stuff by myself, but like if I see that I'm having too much trouble and I just say screw it, then I'll just like, you know what? I'll release the Kraken. Let's go ahead and bring people, type of thing. Go check up with our botanist to make sure to see like where he's at. See if we need to like restock. Oh yeah, we almost lost it. Yep. Almost lost it there. I kid you not, the quicker you have access to cultivate stuff, the better in this game. Because this is pretty much how I was able to get like herbs like in the 2000. I have like at least 2,000 herbs, or at least up to that, easily, is through this cultivation system. This is the easiest way to grind for stuff that you don't physically need to go out and get. Now, I do find this interesting. I will be finding this very interesting, fighting this monster. Feline Polisher, Defender. We have insurance? Oh, we gotta give this a try. There's insurance in here. Yeah. And then we don't get that. We get a smaller version, whatever that was. Darn, we didn't get insurance. Every time I see it, I at least have to try. Without the voucher. If we used the voucher, it would have been like a guaranteed hit.
Nothing can stop us.
Sure, whatever you said, handler. Now, technically we do have an optional quest that does involve one hell of a sinus infection. Nice. We do have a side quest here that we can get from, oh no, events. That's right, from events here. So maybe we could do this. Rare material. Yep, rare material reward, chance up, and special ticket available. This is definitely going to be fun. Nope. Let's do this. Thank you, Robert, for the community sub as well. I know tomorrow, when we continue our stream tomorrow for this game, I will be giving a special thanks to everyone who subbed from this stream. You know, why not? Let's just use this. I'm not going to use the hide for literally anything else. All right. Rip. Rip. Alright, let's do this. Great opportunity to get some resources while we are waiting here. Nice. Nice. Kind of figured that was going to happen. Nice. Okay. That went right inside of him. Okay. Okay, cool. Nice. Even though I'm still getting hit, at least like I'm timing this. My timing's a bit better. Wait, how? How did that happen? Nice. Face to face. Yeah, you didn't like that, did you, buddy? That was from you to me. Grab that. Alright. This. Come on, we got this. I mean, I think that was a pretty good start, in my opinion. Definitely had a better start. Dude, you always walk away, dude. Like, that's ridiculous. Nice. Bro, okay, what is with you, man? You can just... I wish... Oh my gosh, this guy's flinching on everything, dude. I wish that he could just... Oh, I don't know. Throw a pair and not, like, be a bit of a pansy about this. Nope. Put this in his knees. Go. Get up. Alright. We'll let him do his little fire blast there. Woo, that was close. Nice try there, bud. Here, have that. Have that. Alright. Enjoy your wall, by the way. Courtesy of me. Ah! Come on, come on. Come on, game. There we go. Thanks, game. There we go. Go ahead and sharpen. I might want to actually have like speed sharpen or something for this. I mean, I do have wet fins, so like I think wet fins are good. But yeah, it would be nice. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you. Jeez. How are you guys doing? You know, did you guys like have a good day at work or anything like that? I mean, if anything, what do you guys do for work? If you do work, that is. If you don't, then that's fine if you don't. There was a time where I didn't technically work because I was in between jobs. I'm trying to call my sacred, by the way, guys. Like I've been so conditioned. I'm trying to call my sacred at a time like this. Dang it. Come on, dude. Stop checking yourself out, man. Not cool when you do this crap. Right. Fair enough. I held down the shield button, let it be known. I was actually holding this down the whole time, and it didn't work. So I honestly do think that the shield does not actually work against Anjanet's elemental attack, which is 100% BS. There should be some level where that, like some level of it working, but it could just throw BS my way and say that it just never works, which is what it's doing right now. That is 2 for 2 on the fire attack not working. No, what is it? 2 for 2 on the cannot block fire attack. I only wish I could get that to work. Are you tired? Bro, why are you tired, man? Like, you never have energy, my dude. I have no idea what's wrong with you, man. Alright, hold on. Well, since he ran off, go ahead and do this. We're only about like a little over 5 minutes in the fight, so like we're kind of doing okay now right now. Go ahead and grab these while we're here. Are these blast? Or bombs? Are. Let's go. Enjoy that. Yeah, take that. Enjoy your fall. I will say though, because we technically do have 2 monsters here, this is also the reason why these guys are going to be weaker. So if you didn't know, anytime you fight more than 1 monster in any Monster Hunter game, to my knowledge, they're always going to be weaker. They're never going to be at full strength. It's only when you fight them one-on-one, like when the hunt is a one-on-one hunt, that's the only time you're going to get them like at their best, at their fullest. Wait, yo, this pig knows how to dig? I did not know that the moss swine knew how to dig. Hello? Okay there? Can we not... Can we go after this dude, please? Don't make me have to go up there. Okay, fine. See ya. I have to abandon you because you don't know where to go. Like, oh, I'm only literally telling you to go to this one, and you're like, I don't think so. Even this guy doesn't know. He doesn't even like it. Okay, hold on. Grab that. That's always useful. Might actually need that. Thanks, camera, for the goodness there. Wait, did he go all the way up? Really? Oh yeah, he went back home. Look at that. Nope. Enjoy your fall. Oh my gosh, we're tired, bro. We're always tired. In the throat. And boop. Nice. Enjoy this. Ooh. Oh, he was going for that attack. Dude, that was dangerous. He was going for that attack. He was like, I'm gonna hurt you. For that. Oh boy. Okay. Not gonna lie, that was a bit suspenseful there. You know what? Just because of you guys existing. That's why. There's no reason. I just don't like mosquitoes. Alright, so we should be good now to get our Uber here. And take our Uber. Hey, Renji. How are you doing? Good job. Look at that guy. Taking out mosquitoes for me. How you doing, Renji? Hope everything is going well. We're pretty much grinding right now for Anjanath parts. We actually beat Anjanath, I think on like my 3rd attempt. Which honestly is a big improvement from how long it usually takes me. Well, earlier today, I had the case of the hiccups, so that would never stop for like a good bit of this stream. But outside of that, yeah, we've been making progress in this game. Defeated Tobikadachi, defeated Anjanath, and right now we're actually just like grinding for parts. But yeah. I'm trying to get some parts before we start our mission with Zoro Magnaros. Oh, this is how he does it. Oh, no, that's not how he does it. Okay, cool. And the funny part, Renji, is I'm still trying to summon my Sacred, even though I'm not playing Wilds. Like, I'm actually pressing the up on the analogs, or the up deep on the D-pad for my controller. And I'm like, oh wait, this is World, not Wilds. I can't call a Sacred. Sacreds don't exist in this world. But it has not stopped me from trying, apparently. So we're gonna go ahead and away from him for a little bit. We should have... Not have... Okay, we do. We got some of it. Oh, what is wrong with this Clutchclaw, bro? Alright. I'm gonna take out this monster's knees. Nice. Take your knee out, buddy. That's actually unfortunate. That's rather unfortunate again. Nice, thanks, David. Oh, David. David's not even here. It's that guy. Thanks, that guy. Well... Alright, cool. That's cool. Even when I'm blocking, dude. Yeah, hiccups non-stop. Does it happen every day? No, it doesn't. It was like a wombo combo with me because, like, I was taking a little bit of a nap. I got up from said nap, and then that's when it hit me. And I was like, dude, are you serious? Oh, we got feline insurance again? Let's try it. We have to at least try it. If not, we get our resistance and defense up, so like that's okay too. Yeah, no, it just happened to pick today. Handler, I do not know how you came up with the extra food when I only seen you pull out the what I assume is a chicken. A large chicken. We didn't get insurance, but we got Polisher. But you know what? Good enough, I guess. That's... Gotta go over here. Alright. Let's actually grab this. I want red pits instead. And then let's do... Yeah, it kind of sucks too. Like, hiccups are just weird because it's either... Because it's usually like... If I'm not mistaken, hiccups are like a result of your brain not getting enough oxygen. So it actually does that as a like response to get you to breathe. But like the funny thing is like the ways that people would tell you to get over it is to do like the exact opposite of breathing. Like, yeah, just hold your breath or drink some water or get scared. I think in reality the getting scared part's more like the grasp or the gasp like type of thing. But yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. Nice try. That's right. I'll take this. Nice. That's big, bro. Move, character. Oh, he's just gonna do that? Okay. Hey, you can go away. Oh, dude, that actually worked? Yo, no way. That actually worked? Oh, dang. This? I can't see you? Bro, I can never see, like, I can never see monsters in this game. Camera keeps, like, twitching too hard. Damn, I try to hold my breath and it worked sometimes. Yeah, it's so weird. Because, like, I've heard people say that that's, like, holding your breath is, like, a remedy, but it's not, like, the thing to do. But, like, how would we know any other way, right? Bro, can we, like, not be, like, slow? I don't want to be dead in the water now. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so he's gonna try to sniff me out. It's actually okay. Kidding? He's gonna leave. And our guy is too much of a scaredy cat to do anything about it. Got this. Hey, what is going on? Is that spelled happy Kia Mama? Happy Kia Mama? Boom, baby. Sub. Well, if you want to sub, you can. That's totally free to do on YouTube. If you're talking about sub as in like below, I mean, I played below 0, you know, like Subnautica. Come on. There we go. Thank you. Boom, baby. Take it. Nope. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Just keep pushing. Alright, cool. Actually, no, this is probably a good time as any. Yep, so he's gonna try to pursue me, that's fine. Well, the environment hasn't come back. That's okay. Okay, dude, come on. I love how, like, my guy literally doesn't do anything. Like, he is literally, like, frozen in place every single time. You would think that the amount of times you fight a monster, that each time it roars, you should not be phased. I think, like, after a certain amount, your character should just get, like, immunity or, like, a higher resistance or tolerance, I should say. Yeah, tolerance is the word. To roars in general. So, like, if the monster, you say you fought this monster, like, 20 times, right? Well, by, like, the 10th time, you should have, like, a higher resistance to the roar, naturally. Not, like, completely freeze in place every single time you fight it. Like, that's kind of ridiculous. If you're like in late game and you still do that. Nice. Okay, dude. Alright. Who's gonna drink this now? Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? There we go. Alright. Okay, dude. Come on. Green. I like how we use up our potion slot. Subscribe! Yeah, hey, if you want a sub, that's completely free. It's totally up to you too, if you want to do that. Nope, you're gonna stay over here, buddy. Enjoy the wall while I go to, like, Timbuktu. Stupid monsters, man. Getting in the way. There we go. Perfect. This monster's about to get ganked. I'm gonna wait for him to get back to his place. I'm gonna purposely get off. Want to create some distance. Never want to be too close, because then by the time that the monster gets to his to his lair or domain, he will immediately start the he'll fight him, just because you haven't necessarily giving him enough space to get to his place and go to sleep. Since these monsters like to check their surroundings before going to sleep. All right, let's go. This guy does have two places. He has up here. And he does have his other area. Yep, we're gonna keep going. Yep, you keep going, Jagras. Rip. Rip. Come here, you coward. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, take some grape juice. You love the grape juice. Let's go ahead and poke you in the butt here. What are you doing, buddy? Come back here. You just had some grape juice, that's all. Come here. Oh crap, we actually do need that. There we go. Yep, we want to try to get the research as much as possible. Nice. How did we actually, how did we miss that? Okay, never mind. Oh, okay. You need to put your weapon away, dude, because you just can't. Okay, dude, come on. Quit being a roly-poly now. Bro, why does this guy have, like, no stamina, bro? Oh my gosh. And this controller never wants to stay on my lap. Oh my goodness, man. We just threw that away because my character can't move. I honestly wish that this guy had, like, actual adrenaline and it was not locked behind a stupid skill. We're selling this. I don't deserve this. Like, that is literally the stupidest thing that I've ever seen in these games. I didn't need to... I shouldn't have the need to constantly, like, wait for my character's stamina to go up. But I think that's, like, the reason why we're trying to farm this is because I'm trying to prevent stupid shit like that from happening. Like, I have no choice but the curse because it is necessary at this point. I mean, we have... No, because, see... If we do this, then we're gonna be like, sucking wind on this one. We might as well try it, I guess. I refuse to use that. I wish we could like sell that. I don't understand why we can't. By the way, we should be able to sell this, even though it came to us in the DLC. And this, I literally don't know why we have this. Still, that sucked. That honestly sucked, man. But what can you do? We'll just have to do it again. But since this is something that we can grind, that means that anybody could actually come in here and assist if they want to. Since this is not the main quest.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Oh, nice. I got that done. Oh, look at that. Look at all these extra hunts that I'm not going to be participating in. I'm going to delete all of them. Yep, we can do that. That. Nice. Okay. Sure. That. Get that, that, and sure, and yeah, I guess. It's always good to like stock up on armor spheres. Man, we had that too. That monster was weak. But of course, my character's pansy butt decided he wanted to die instead. Kind of deserved it too, since he was like being super scared on like some of the dumbest stuff, man. And like every single time like he gets burned or something, it's like he doesn't know how to function. I don't know why like specifically my hunters, every time I make one, I don't know why they don't know how to function when status effects get applied to them. Like I genuinely have a problem with that because it's like I don't make these people to have them derp out on me in fights, because then they're useless, physically useless to me, and they're better off dead at that point. Like they need to actually serve a function, serve a purpose. Can't do that, they're no good to me. And I genuinely mean that too, because I do say what I mean. I don't backtrack and say, oh, what I meant to say this. No, I'm just that cold of a person when it comes to this when it comes to Monster Hunter characters. Just because like they should be able to handle themselves and not have to worry. But part of me also wishes that the developers also didn't make like things that were kind of BS-ish. Like, honestly wish, in my opinion, one of the most BS-ish things that developers did for these games is to not have the ability to run with your weapon fully out. Like, I don't know why we can't just run with our weapons out. I don't know why we can't run with our glaive out. I don't know why you can't run with, like, the sword out. Dual blades, you can't run unless you go into, like, the demon mode. You can't run with lance, apparently, unless you do, like, the charge, like, the running attack. To me, that is, like, the dumbest crap that I've ever seen implemented in a game when it comes to this type of mechanic. You should be able to do it. I could prove to people, as I do know how to use weapons, that you can run with them. But why the Capcom refuses to do it, I'll never know. Like, do they just not like realism? Do they not like immersion? Because honestly, I think they don't like immersion. That's my opinion. I could be totally blowing smoke up all of your butts, but at the same time, there's a bit of truth into what I say. I think it's also in part why I kind of have a problem with these types of games, if anything. Although these games do have a lot of stuff that's good, so a lot of the times it outweighs my gripes. And I mean, by the end of the day, despite all the stuff that I complain about with these games, I still will find myself coming back to playing these games, to liking them, and it's genuinely because they are really good. Sure, I don't like when there's BS, but I do like when I could, fight a hard monster, find a way to overcome it, and then do just that, like beat it. Like, to me, that's a pretty cool thing to do. And he's just chilling. It's also kind of nice when you get some of these moments where it's just like the Anjanath is like, I don't care if you're on top of me, I'm just gonna keep walking. Oh, rip. Alright. Okay, dude. Alright. Like, honestly, I love that. Like, I love what I did there. And you know what? By the end of the day, I also do a lot of complaining because, like, if I don't know something, it can frustrate me sometimes. So, like, it's part of my process on understanding how something works. Sometimes it's through frustration that I can, like, finally conquer it. Ooh, that smack in the face there, my dude. Yeah, I hope you liked that, Anjanath. Okay, dude, see, that's BS right there. Him transitioning to fire should not stop me from doing my attack. Like, that's kind of dumb. Come on, dude. See, that's bullshit right there. See, that's the BS I hate. It's a roar. My ears are not bleeding. We can continue fighting. That's how I see it. You know, I will say though, if there's one thing that I do know that these hunters can be, is that they would be like the perfect people to simp on big mommies for sure. You might ask why. And you might be asking, what brought this up? Well, I'll tell you, absolutely nothing. Nothing brought this up except for my own mind, because when I give myself too much space to think, some stuff can come out that's a little weird. These guys would be the perfect simps. Why? Because their job as hunters is to basically smell feet and poop all day long. These guys are basically thirsty for tracks and monsters. And they go after every feet of every monster as well as the fecal matter of every monster. So, at the very least, it is basically their job to be the monster's simps. Not gonna lie. I think this is their job. They'd be perfect for like OnlyFans chicks. Oh, you want me to pay? Alright, I'll give you all the Zenny in the world. You know, the same currency as like Dragon Ball Z. Boom, baby. There we go. 2 times got shouted. Yeah, right? Hey, what's going on, Sabe Waruchi? Yeah, I pretty much just got shouted out like the entire time. He didn't care for me too much. Perfect. Here we go. Boom. Ooh. Nice. That was kind of cool. Oh, dang it. I don't have a sacred. Dude, move, character. Move. Like, I swear, you got a problem with survival. You don't want to live. I mean, like, tell me you don't want to live without telling me you don't want to live. That's definitely one way of doing it. Just not, like, move. Like, I get it. I know like survival isn't on the forefront of your things that you are known to do. But come on, man, at least try to fake it. Try to fake that you care. Just ever so slightly. Oh wait, is that the other one? No, dude, that's the other one. Why? No. You guys are fighting each other. I didn't pick this fight with you guys. You can calm yourself down. That's bull, man. Bro, why are we not, like, moving? Dude, like, why can't we move? Weapon away. Oh boy. I swear this man can't move. I know I would actually be doing things very differently from this guy. If I were in his situation, I would be doing things very differently. Then again, I'd probably do like stuff that's like not orthodox too. Like, for example, I wouldn't just put my weapon away. I'd throw that crap, like, on the ground and then, like, I don't know, get on him if I have to. Or even potentially, like, toss my weapon to the side a little bit if it meant that I can escape an attack. I would legitimately do that, because at this point, even though the weapon means a lot and it's like your means of survival, if you have a way of getting something and, you know, getting back to it, it really shouldn't matter if you have your weapon in your hand. Like, at that point, don't make it a priority to stick with your weapon over your life, because your life is much more valuable than the weapon. Especially if it's not being useful to you right now, at that moment. Tapped him on the way. This just means I need to find, when I can get the ability to, I need to get Quick Sheath. I'm so happy I got rid of that stupid mosquito, man. Okay, dude. You know what? Actually, no. Oh my gosh. Okay, game. That was my fault. Wow, dude. Okay. We're gonna cancel that flare. We're gonna get up and we're gonna freaking move, because that's what you're gonna do, character. Not having you just pretend like you don't want to live, because you're pissing me off with that crap. Yep, come on down. Come on down. Okay. Bruh. Oh, now you do it? Dude, you are so delayed. This hunter is so delayed, my man. And it's fine, I guess. It won't matter because he's just gonna die. 1, 2, and hit the wall. Alright, so there's one of them. One of them's down. One of them isn't so bad. It's the other one that's going to be pretty annoying. We got this. We can do it. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Tanoxus. Leave the poor Anjanath alone. I need stuff from him, by the way, Tanoxus. So I'm kind of bullying them. But, see, I bully them while also giving them my lunch money, because apparently that's what they're doing. I was really close to winning it last time. But the thing is, my character decided that getting up was not going to be part of what he should do as a hunter. And he decided to basically play dead. And died. So I was like, let's just say I was like thoroughly upset with how how this last attempt ended. Because we could have won. Especially since we were actually on a good roll. Yep. I like how we're going back to the dead one here. I select the other one, but this game has a weird obsession with going to the last place we were at. I would not be complaining if it was literally like if we had to do some backtracking, no problem. That's great. But yeah. Did I actually hit him? I can't even tell if I did actually at this point. Just gonna go ahead and grab this. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Alright, cool. We'll follow him now. Yeah, we're trying to get a piece of armor from him. Before we go to Zorah Magdaros. We're just gonna be playing Ring Around the Rosie though, apparently. Oh, he's waiting for us. Oh, nice. Omega PTSD. You know what? I actually got everything that I needed. You know what the funny thing was, Tanoxus? when I finally beat Omega and got all my parts. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine, man. But I will tell you though, after I got all the parts that I needed for Omega, I went straight for GOG, and then I actually had a friend who joined my stream and said, "Hey, I got a challenge for you," and I was like, "Yeah, sure. What is it?" And he basically said, "Oh yeah, you can't use any healing items." And I was like, "Wait, does that count? Like, what do you mean by that? Like potions and stuff?" And he basically said, "Yeah, like no potions, no life powders, stuff like that." And I was like, "Oh boy." And so like Kinsect, Palico, Allies, all those were fine. Because like that's something I have no control over. But when it came to... Okay, dude. When it came to like healing and stuff like that, but my own volition, yeah. So I basically could not use healing items like potions, well done steaks, and stuff like that. And I had to defeat the 9-star GOG. That was, let's just say that was definitely, fun. That totally didn't cost me like 3 days of grinding and countless losses. Yeah, man. It was actually like once I actually got what everything that I needed, I completed the Veil set, the Omega set. Like, that was actually really nice. I actually want you to get out. Well, now I didn't. Crap. Well, crap, I didn't want to do that either. Whoops. Simple mistake. Can I get you to jump off, please? Woo! JK, you're not fighting me? You know what? Come down. Come on down, buddy. Come here, buddy. No? Alright. Oh, there you are. Look, he was born into the world. Who just shot a bomb up his butt. Totally not pissing him off, so now when he sees me, he's totally not gonna go after me. Yeah, no, I'm actually super happy I'm done with the Omega stuff too. Because now I have legitimately no reason to fight Omega anymore. I now have no reason to fight him. Wow. I know, your favorite monster. No reason to fight your favorite monster anymore, man. I had to fight my favorite monster, and after fighting the rank 9 GOG with no healing, yeah, that was... no healing items? That sucked. Nice. I wonder if this specific mechanic is actually like in. I am surprised I didn't actually. Okay, you know what? Not anymore. Yep, we're staying away from that. Going faster, my dude. Why do we spend so much of our stamina for that? Alright. I do have a well done steak. I'll take that. Oh! Eat faster! Nice. Two, three. Have a nice fall. Or not? You know what, game? I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you defending these monsters by actually, like, not allowing me to do what I want to do. That was BS, bro. What the heck? He didn't want me to fight him for that moment. Okay, come on. Alright, we're just gonna do this. Alright. Poke, poke, poke. Really? That's it? He only had that much health left? Oh man, I was worrying for nothing. I was worrying for nothing. Well, we'll just go over here and do a little snip snip. Avert your eyes. Avert the eyes. I'm only snipping his legs. See? It's just the leg. I'm getting pelts from legs. Yep, take that, stupid Vespoid. Monster fluid. Good way, by the way, if you want to farm these, just use the Clutch Claw, because there's a really good way of not destroying the monster. But yeah. GG's indeed, my man. GG's. Yes, we got the plate. We got the plate. We got the tail. We got the sack. All right, and we got a Bristly Crake ticket. We might want to get another one of those depending on what this actually gives us. Yes, please. Thank you. Dang, not a gold crown or even a silver. Eventually. Calico can now use Vigor Wasp delivery. Ooh.
I'm ready. Let's go.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone's ready right now to go, you know, go fight the big bad monster. But guess what? We're gonna spend some time here. We're not ready. Oh, we got plenty to fertilize here. There we go. If we can max that out, we won't have to worry. A few times got shouted. Yeah, overall, I am on the way to hoping that Ascension's going to be good. No? Kind of hoping. Yes, okay, so we can get this. This was the whole reason why I wanted to do this, was just for this reason. Yep, I hope Ascension is good. I can already tell you guys now, I'm not gonna like Kushala. But, I don't know. When that time comes when we actually do fight him, we'll see if this fight is gonna be reminiscent to this game's Kushala, or if it's not. If it's different, then hey, I don't know. It's going to open me up to thinking otherwise. But we'll have to just check. But we got the piece that we were looking for here. So we've been rocking the Kulu for the stamina surge. But now we're going to upgrade. I 100% agree with you, Noxus. Out of all of the monsters they could have picked, I get Kushala's shtick, like, I get the whole reason why they picked him, but they literally could have picked anyone else. I like the way the dragon looks, I hate the dragon otherwise. We're going to the skies. Valstrax. yeah, could have. It could have been. Like, I honestly kind of don't like this idea of fighting him. I mean, I guess, like, the caveat Not well, it's not a caveat because that would insinuate something bad. Or like a compromise. I guess the good thing to come from all this is that we're also getting, what is it, Lao Sheng or something? I mean, who knows? We'll have to actually see. I honestly do think that, like, we could have picked literally anyone else for a wind type, or this could have been a good opportunity for them to actually, oh, I don't know, create a new monster, a new apex predator, or a new elder dragon. Yeah, because Valstrax is literally high as fuck. Yeah, for real. That is true. That's very true. Oh, man. But come on, the monster's always high.